All right. Alrighty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, guys. Hey there, C Bubba. Good morning. Good morning. Testing the settings I've shared with you. What's your Discord? What's your Discord name? There's a lot of people that share. I can't keep track of everyone. Good morning, Caesar. Good morning, guys. Hope everyone is having a good morning today. And good morning, Justin. We have pretty decent range overnight. Couple hourly highs to mark out. We have London session low down at 603.75. So I would mark that out. Our 50% level on NQ is at 782. So I would mark that out as well. So 782 is our 50% level. So right there, that blue line. And then we have London session high up at 859. So up here. Maserati, is this strategy only includes iFVG and EMA? EMA, there's no EMA strategy. It's an iFVG inverse for value gap automated bot. I think by EMA you're probably confusing that with like our indicator filters, where you can filter out trades with certain indicators, like our EMA, RSI, SMA, stuff like that. Good morning, Tom. Did you get that payout yet, Tom? I know you're really, really close from those accounts I looked at yesterday. You're really close. Okay, we got the chart up here. Couple of wins overnight here. I have Pepe's settings up, so got those up, as well as, you know, if you guys want to see, let me change this. It should be up. Yeah, okay. If you guys want to see order flow, I can pull that up. So you guys just let me know. I'll probably go back and forth a bit. Very close, not quite there. Gotcha. Yeah, you looks pretty close. Some of those accounts are up about 9,000. So yeah, that looks pretty close, my man. But anyway, we got some levels to watch here. I missed a trade I was going to take in pre-market. I was watching this and was just a little late. I was watching this here. Would have taken about a long here, about a 25-point stop. Oh, you can't see my screen. Hold on. It was pretty much this right here. There's a fair value gap here on the 1 minute. Long here. Psh. Oh, sorry, that's 2 a.m. I meant right here. This dip, there was a 1 minute FVG right here. Long. I was trying to long it, and it was a little too late. Moved a little fast, so missed it. But that is a-okay. There's always other opportunities, but that would have been a nice win. Ended up running up about 80 points there. I would have just got out for probably a 1-to-1, but that would have hit within 2 minutes. So I mean, order flow has been around a long time. Maybe more people are figuring out what it is, but 150k trade 5 accounts, you have to reach 9k before you can take your first payout with 20% consistency. Yeah, it takes a while for sure. But it looks like most of your you got 2 accounts over 9,000. So unless you just got to meet that consistency rule a little bit, got to be really close. But yeah, we got the charts up here. I don't think I have too many days loaded here. I have 3 days loaded on gold, and according to the performance reports, about 4k the last 3 days, 3 or 4 days. And on the NQ, got 3 days with around 3 to 4k profit there. 20% for lightning funded accounts first payout, 30% if you pass the evaluation. 3 more accounts, that's first payout. Gotcha, guys. All right, market's open though. Be watching. I want us to either maybe reject the 50% level, which again is this blue line here, 782, or maybe we go up for this high up here, which is London session high, or we go for this low down here, which is London session low. So a couple things there to watch. Couple things to watch there. Yeah, that's about it. So if you guys have questions, let me know. I'm staying in dark mode today. I don't want to turn on my bright light. And I think I would personally prefer us to go down and sweep London session low first, which is again at 603.75. Yeah, hopefully we can get a good move. Yeah, I would prefer us to move down first, then up. A lot of selling on the open here, not much buying at all. So we do have another hourly low, by the way, at 659.50. So maybe we could get a trade off there too. Well, I mean, we did move down and then up. We did move down and then up. No setup really though. No setup. A lot of buying. Holy smokes. Is it? Why is this so far behind? We're up at 780 right now. Why is this so far behind right now? It's at, well, this is a winning trade, that's for sure. My Ninja Trader is really, really far behind. We're actually up at 810, so this already hit the second TP. First TP is hit. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Not sure why. Not sure why. This is accurate still. It's just behind. Let me check the quotes here. Yeah, quotes are correct. Actually, no, they're not. Quotes are not correct either. I'm not sure. Not sure why. Yeah, it's just lagging on my end here. Not sure. Either way, it is accurate, so that's all that matters. It is accurate. Up 87 points here. Again, if you caught this trade, you should probably be done. I mean, I would be done. We hit up to 832, so that's right here. Pulling back now. We're all the way back at 760. All the way back at entry. This is humongous stop losses here. What a crazy move so far, guys. What a crazy move. We dropped on the open, pumped 167 points, and have already pulled back 100 points. This is nuts. This is nuts. I mean, you could definitely move your stop to break even if you wanted manually, but yeah. I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it how it is. I think everything's just lagging here. I'm not sure why, but I'm not sure why.
Order filled.
Ninja Trader froze. Missed trade is what it is. There'll always be another trade, so. Did kind of reject the 50% level there. Not perfect. We did on ES more than NQ. Yeah, just super volatile. So super volatile, guys. Be careful today, please. All right.
Order filled.
Can't pull your stop. We might have changed that in the update, actually. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to double check with Ben. Yeah, I think we changed that. Yeah. Well, I just moved that. No, okay. I think we did change that. I mean, you can, yeah, I think we just changed that, that's all. For stability reasons. But I mean, you would, that's why we have the break even stop checkbox, right? Yeah, so. Super volatility though. Like that is crazy, guys. That was a nice trade though, either way. Even if this loses on the second half. Bro. What the heck is going on? I don't know, I don't really ever move my stops, or like I just let the bot do everything for me. So yeah, I don't ever move stuff. So generally I recommend you guys also probably don't move stuff, but I mean, shorts are valid here, that's for sure. But it's just, I mean, it's just risky. I did take a short and I got stopped out literally by like a point. There actually, yeah, literally 1 point actually. And it's back at my entry, but yeah, I'll do that today. Do that today. It's funny though, like, I mean, people can also just like scroll through the chat, and it's funny how lazy a lot of people are, right? Yeah. Yes, they do. I'm pretty bummed out. Literally, I got stopped out by a singular point. And on NQ. A singular point. And it would have pretty much just hit my TP, so yeah, bit of a bummer. Literally would have just hit my TP short. Okay. It's a bummer. Yeah, and this stopped out the rest, but still good. Yeah, I took a short manually right here. Right around here. Stop loss was at 85.75. This hit 86.75. TP was here. And so that's you know, that always makes me pretty mad, you know, always makes me pretty mad when I get stopped out by a point and then runs in my direction. So like literally if I gave it an extra 2 points of room, would have been perfect. So yeah, I shorted basically here. Stop loss was here, and I went for just a 1-to-1. So TP was there, and yeah, I got stopped out right there. That's what it is, I guess, huh? Moving on now. It already happened. Swept an hourly low on NQ. We'll see if we want to keep going down towards London low. We'll see. MGC wants to go higher, you think? It does look like that, doesn't it? Looks like it is getting some selling up here, though. Definitely. Yeah, really bummed about that NQ trade. Literally can't lie about that. Stopped out by a point. Wow. That happens to me quite often, but that's okay. Anyway. I don't see anything crazy on the footprint either. Yep, that's true. Losses are part of the business. Don't see anything out of the ordinary on footprint. Wow, what a candle, huh? Bro, what the heck is going on?
Order filled.
Market is insanely volatile
Order
right now.
filled.
Insanely volatile. Holy smokes. I don't know what's going on today, guys, but man, be careful, because that is insane volatility. Insane. Like, we are down 200 points from the highs. I mean, we're getting spike candles, single 1 minute candles of 100 points. Like, that's nuts. I mean, that's nuts, guys. That is nuts. That trade was an insta loss, obviously. Is what it is. That was a good setup there. It was a good setup. It's just like the market's just so volatile. I think we're going for the London low probably, but again, we could, again, crazy spike. Who knows? Who knows, right?
Order rejected. Order rejected. Order filled.
See if we sweep the London low here. Push in.
Order filled.
Okay. Today is so volatile, I might just be done for the day. Took a very risky trade there. Very risky trade, pretty heavy, because I lost 2 previous trades. You know, not a smart idea, but it ended up working out. I'll show you the trade. I took 2 other A quality setups. Both lost. And I'm talking like they were nice looking setups. Let me show you guys here. So I took, let me look at my chart. I missed a setup on the open, and I took a manual short here. This gap. I took a manual short here, and you know, it's a shame this one didn't work. Entry was here, stop was at just above this gap, which is again right there, and this, you know, is obviously running. And I got, if you just see very closely, I got stopped out by a tick. So you know, this is overall a quality setup. You know, good. Everything about this is pretty good. Got stopped out by a tick. And then we swept an hourly low here, down here, and we had these gaps here. I took a long, this was again an A setup. We had literally everything. We were bouncing out of a higher time frame for Valley Gap. We had an SMT, had good momentum, had the hourly low sweep. I took a long, stop was here, instantly got hit out. Okay, so again, an A setup. And then I just did this 30-second here. Let me show you. Very tiny, right? Very tiny gap. It was approximately 5 points, which was how volatile it is today. Terrible idea, right? Shorted here. Heavy risk. stop was up here. And again, I was going just targeting the London low, because I assume if we break below this, I assume we're just going to shoot for London low, which was at 603. So I targeted 603, which is right here. And that took me from red to green because I went in heavy. So yeah, that was it. Yeah, I recovered the losses, but like it wasn't I would say I 100% over risked there. Don't get me wrong. The proper risk, I went in with 20 micros there. Proper risk for me there, I mean, actually that wasn't really over risked. I'd say proper risk was probably more like 12 micros. I mean, 12 to 16 micros is probably normal risk. I went in with 20. So I mean, it wasn't atrocious, but it was bigger than I should have for sure. So I just didn't expect this much volatility today. Looking at the delta charts here as well. Let me do this so you guys can see. Joey, looking to pass my first eval this week. He's only iFVG. Gonna be so nice. I hope you get it. I hope you do. Passed 2 evals yesterday. That's, yeah, you guys all doing very good. Just gotta stick to it, remember? So, and again, I just sold out on that trade there at 603. We're already down 50 more points from that. But like I just didn't want to hold. I don't love holding runners too much, even though that's how you can make a lot of money, but I've only ever passed main trading new bots. This is dope. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, you guys, if you make any money, throw them in testimonials because it always helps us out. So we're seeing some big selling down here, negative 300 delta, negative 200 delta. We're still seeing a lot of red delta here. If we go up to the highs here, when we kind of first started to flip, this was, let's go to market open. Rallied up heavy on the open. Started to see volume super thin up here, right? So right around those 77s to 79s, you can see the volume's just super thin. And then we get a smack dab negative 260 delta. So, you know, thin volume and then heavy selling. And that kind of flipped us. There wasn't really like anything crazy outlier-ish. I think it's just a lot of mediocre selling, right? Start getting down here, negative 170. A lot of negative 170 deltas, negative 300 deltas, negative 200 delta, negative 421 delta down here. So we could watch for a flip here. So negative 420 delta, sellers are going to want to hold below this. If you wanted, if we can break and hold, if we can hold this 25 area, you could try along with just a stop below 23. So, you know, risking a couple points, see if we can flip up here. Again, negative 400 delta here at 25s. We can kind of get us to hold this area. I mean, you could do a tight risk, low risk entry for potentially a good RR there. No other trades going on, so. Looks like we might get a 1 minute ES long here. Not quite. Looking at the flow chart, we are going London low. We already swept London low on ES. Again, we'll see if we hold the 25s. We just dipped around 25, 26 and kind of holding somewhat. We'll see. Again, just move down here. Tap 26, kind of bouncing. So again, said if we can hold around those 25s, could maybe do a low risk entry. It's high risk, but like tight stop entry with a stop on the low. So again, you'd be risking, you know, 3 to 4 points to potentially make quite a bit. 10, 12. But again, it's high risk in the sense of we're just heavy sell here. So we'll want to see this hold. Breaking through 25s. More heavy seller here. Crack the low. Yeah, so I mean, we held it for a second. I mean, we kind of moved down, went from 26 back to 32. We just want to see if we can hold this general area. That short I took for that London low sweep when I shorted around right here. I shorted, where did I even short? Shorted at 629. That's why that would be up 100 points right now, which I was in with 20 micros. I probably wouldn't have held 20 micros 100 points, but that would have been $4,000. Would have been nuts. Made about 1,000, but I really should have just sized down a little bit more on that first short I took, and it would have been a much smoother day. Much smoother day. Oops. It's 10:01 currently. Might be a day to just be sidelined. I'm not gonna lie. Might be a day to just be sidelined. Yeah, it is dropping. It is actually just bleeding right now. Oops, that's disconnected. 1 second here. Botfolio really doesn't get into much trades until like 10:15, 10:30 with regards to like NQ and stuff. We'll just keep this chart up. Everything is bleeding today. Nvidia back down to 179. I wonder if Nvidia's dropping just because people want it to drop before the earnings because they expect the earnings to go up. Maybe, I don't know. Be interesting, wouldn't it? What a volatile day.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Interesting. Is there any other prop firms you guys really like to use besides like the main Tradeify, Apex, Bulanox, Top Step? Like anything you guys are using that's Not many people know about, or? My quant tower is, even my quant tower is lagging. Like my quant tower is 10 seconds delayed. Isn't that terrible? Isn't that just terrible, man? There was a lot of selling at the lows there on ES, and we flipped it, held it. Negative 740 delta at 6605. We immediately flipped it and kind of ran. I mean, yeah, literally 20 points. Yeah, everything's really laggy. Definitely a day to walk away, in my opinion. In my opinion. We have a 3-minute iFVG on ES. We have a 2-minute iFVG on ES. Both like B setups. Again, there was a lot of negative delta. A lot of negative delta on ES at 6605, and we did flip that, so it gives me a little bit more confidence in a little bit of a move up. But we already also moved up 20 points from that, so literally already moved up 20 points from that, and heavy selling coming in again, so volume got a little thin at the high. So okay, crazy day.
Order filled.
I think I'm gonna call it a morning here. It's so volatile, guys. I do not want to get caught up, so I'm gonna walk away here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get those settings posted. Hopefully tomorrow's a little better, just like smoother, slower. So have a good rest of your day, guys. I'll see everyone tomorrow morning. See you guys.